Hi everybody, this is Corinne Ginter. I am the Council Chair of the Virtual Learning Student Advisory Council, and I just wanted to make a quick video, describe some of the things that we have going on for the rest of the fall semester, and then after I get through our document here, I am going to do a brief tutorial on how to use Zoom. It's a video conferencing tool that HAC has provided accounts for every student, so we'll kind of show you where you can find that tool and how to use it. This document's being circulated via email from Virtual Learning. You'll see it in the biweekly newsletter. And also we sent this document to online faculty. We're hoping that they'll post it to D2L courses and you'll have access to it there. The reason we want to make sure you get the document is just so you have access to all these links and you don't have to go through all your emails to find them, and all the information's in one place. If you didn't get a copy of this document, just email vlsac@hac.edu and let us know. We'll make sure to send it to you. So first I want to just talk about what the VLSAC is, and then I'll get into our updates. So the VLSAC is HAC's online student government. So we work hard to represent the virtual student body and improve the online student experience. Really, we're here for you. We're here to make sure that your voice is heard, whether it be to different governing decisions at HAC, or how students are paying for their online courses. We just want to make sure that online students have all their needs met. If there are ways that we can be doing that we're not already, just let us know. We're here for you. So the first item I have, the first update, is actually another feedback one. So if you wanted to let us know how we could be helping, this is another way you can do that. So you can enter to win an iPad by participating in a two-part survey that Virtual Learning is sending out. It's called the Student Satisfaction Survey, and it probably went out to your Hawkmail. But again, if you didn't get that or it just got lost in the mix, there's some links here on this document. So if you wanted to enter for the iPad, you're going to have to fill out both parts of this survey. And the information collected in this survey is, it's meant to address different issues and work on creating solutions that students might have with where they're taking our online courses, the resources that are available, and things like that. So it just kind of lets the virtual learning offices know how they can help, what resources are being used, and how they kind of continue as we get to the next semester. If you want to participate for the iPad, like I said, you have to enter both, and the deadline to complete these surveys is November 5th, which is really just around the corner. So make sure that you provide your feedback as soon as you can. So the second item I wanted to go over is called it's called a Lunch and Learn. So that we're having a Lunch and Learn on Harrisburg campus. The VLSAC is working with the Harrisburg SGA. That's the Student Government Association. They are holding a lunch, and we're going to have some guest speakers. The topic is going to be professional networking. So Harrisburg SGA is going to provide the food. Career Services is contacting employers and other professionals in the area to come discuss stories and ways that professional networking has helped them in their careers. So we're really excited about this event. Students are going to be able to hear from alumni or from different people in the communities, and just it's a really good way to learn. I think that professional networking is something that, no matter what your career path is, it's something that it's kind of a soft skill that, really take you to the next level. So the event that we're having is going to be on Wednesday, November 15th at 12 p.m. Now, it says from 12 to 1. I expect it to go a little longer, but if you want to get there for food, if you're coming on campus, I would get there by 12. The event's definitely starting promptly at 12. There'll be a brief introduction, and now the speakers will rotate from table to table, but they only get to stay at each table for a short period of time. So make sure you come in, get your food, sit down, and then you can take advantage of all the different guest speakers that there are. If you can't make it to campus, that's okay. We're actually going to be hosting our first online webinar at this event. So the VLSAC will be holding a Zoom channel open at the event so that online students, no matter where you are, you can participate, you can learn from the guest speakers, you can ask questions, and just you can be involved too. We're hoping that you take advantage of this. It's the first time we're going to do it, so we're really excited. But if you are coming on campus, I forgot to mention, it's going to be at the Student Cooper Center, Harrisburg campus. I think that's room 209. Don't quote me on that because I don't make it to campus much. And that's November 15th. So we've provided a link here to the webinar we're going to use for through Zoom, and I'll discuss a little bit more about Zoom later. Another update that we have is we're just going to talk about the VLSAC General Council meetings. So our General Council meetings are really important because it's our opportunity to really communicate with students and get to hear from them, and also to give, information, important information about what we're doing, important information about what our initiatives, what they cost, how they're helping, and how we come up with ways that, help online students. So to get involved in some of these meetings, we hold them all online via Zoom. There's a list of some dates here of when we're holding our next meetings. If you make it to the November 7th meeting, you'll qualify to come to our social meeting, which is actually an in-person dinner. The VLSAC will buy dinner for you and a guest, but you do have to come register with us in a meeting, and then we'll tell you a little bit more about that on November 7th. We hope to see you there. It'll be really fun. We don't really talk business at our social meetings. We talk, just get to know each other, have that face-to-face. There'll probably be some faculty involved who want to, come meet students and come meet with the council. And it's really a fun time. It's a great time to get to know you. It's a good time for you to know us. And we get to eat some awesome food. So that's coming up, I think, on November 11th, but we'll talk more about that in our meeting on November 7th. But we use these meetings to just keep everyone informed, keep everyone up to date with what's going on. And it's also your opportunity to provide ideas to us. So if there's ways that we could be helping students, if there's things that you want to see on, online or on campus that we could help in the planning of, just let us know. Your ideas are really important to us. So when I go through Zoom later, I will probably use the online council meeting for these general council meetings to kind of be an example. So earlier, when I talked about the Lunch and Learn event, I mentioned soft skills. And so soft skills are really something that you can take past, your time at Hack. Networking is one of them, but, there's a lot of ways that you can develop many different soft skills, and all of them are going to set you apart, make you stand out in your job and interviews for future jobs, etc. So one of the ways that you can really develop a variety of different soft skills is by getting involved. And so whether that's joining the VLSAC or your on-campus SGA or maybe a group in your community, getting involved is a huge chance to challenge yourself, and it's a way to learn and just be a part of something that's really great. And like I said, it's an opportunity to develop those soft skills, and it really puts you ahead of the rest. So we hope that you come and start to participate with the VLSAC. We've got a lot coming up in the next couple weeks. We have a lot planned for the spring semester. And the best way for you, if you're thinking about trying to get plugged in, is to start by liking us on Facebook. You can search for us on Facebook by typing in Hack VLSAC, or the link is here on this document, and we'll be getting a whole bunch of updated information there. Okay, so the second part of this video, I promised I would kind of do a little tutorial on how to use Zoom. So for this part, you're going to be logged into your MyHack portal, which should look very familiar to you. There's D2L and your Hawkmail. Down here is Zoom. So if you click on Zoom, it's going to take you to kind of a login page. So I mentioned before that Hack has already created a Zoom account for all students. So you can, when you get to this next page, I would click sign in, and it kind of shows you, let's see here. What account is this? I have to check. Oh, okay. So this is what your account will look like when you sign in. This is what my student account looks like. I don't use this much because I have a separate one for VLSAC. But you want to go to, let's see, join a meeting. So earlier on this document, I said, here's this link. We created a meeting already for the Lunch and Learn event. These numbers here at the end are the ID code for that specific online conference. And you'll see that just about every link to Zoom has its own individual ID code. So here's like the VLSAC page on hack.com or edu, excuse me. And we have a link here for when our meetings are, and it has a different code here at the end. So I already have that copied. I'm going to type that in. This is the ID for our general council meetings. I'm just going to click join. And so it kind of bumped me to a different account, but this should still be a good This should be a good example. So right now, this is what it looks like. I could be sharing my screen. I could be using my video camera. I'm not going to do that right now in this example, but if there were other participants, you'd see them here. If the host was holding the meeting, you'd see what they were sharing, whether they were talking or if they were showing a document, that would be kind of shown in this area. And you can connect your microphone and your camera to participate in these meetings, but you can also use a chat feature, which is down here. You can share links and talk with other members of the meeting. But that's really it. Zoom is a really easy tool. There's a lot of ways to use it. I imagine that the SGAs might use it to hold some meetings if they can't get everyone on campus. If you have group projects and you don't want to meet everyone in the library, you might be able to, go through your project progress through Zoom. This is something that's available to all HAC students, so, make the best of it. And I hope that kind of this tutorial helps, make it easier to find how you can get involved with the VLSAC. Like I said, we hold all our meetings here in Zoom. Let's see here. And this one was a good experience. Oops. I guess I was recording my meeting. Oh well. So that's really all I have. I just wanted to kind of show what Zoom looks like and go over some of the things that we have going on for the rest of the fall semester. So keep in mind that there are deadlines for these. The surveys are for November 5th. Our Lunch and Learn event is November 15th. Both of these are coming around the corner pretty quickly. And you can get involved at our general council meetings. Our next one is on November 7th. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you guys reach out to us if there's ways that we can help and ways that you want to get involved. And we hope to hear from you soon. Have a great night.